Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is DFree, and here today we're going to be showcasing the man Vegito Blue with Zenkai 7 buffs. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, hit that subscribe, of course, if you are new to the channel for more content, as well as the notifications so you don't miss anything we upload here on the channel. That being said, I'm going to explain this one more time, and I'll probably explain it a lot going forward. What are Zenkai buffs? Why am I saying that Vegito is Zenkai 7 buff? Like, he's not actually a Zenkai 7 unit, right? He doesn't have the gold border, right? But the difference is, with the release of Bardock, Bardock is offering Blue Saiyan characters, Blue Saiyans only, nothing else, not Purple Saiyans and that. Blue Saiyans only, these increases via his Zenkai 7 ability. So Vegito is effectively getting a quote-unquote stat buff by getting this. But I want to kind of make it a point to say this, and please be sure to listen through the video, especially the end of the video. I want to make it a point to say this part really quick, and I want to make it very clear and very known, right? So the fact is that we do videos here on YouTube about like showcasing these units with Zenkai buffs, and they're fun. They're fun little YouTube videos where you can revisit these older units and see them maybe outputting more modern damage a little bit. But the reality is that Vegito is not going to look tremendously different with this. The reason why is because Vegito doesn't need this. He's already good. He's not going to do insane amounts more damage than he ordinarily would do regularly. Like, that's just the reality. And when we start stacking these Zenkai ability buffs on the bench, one thing that's interesting too is like there are characters that get like 3 Zenkai buffs. I'm gonna flat out say that that's like super overrated, and it's not anything you should be scared of if you see it or anything like that. Because what happens is you can super buff like characters like Yellow Cell, for example, with like multiple Zenkai buffs, but that doesn't change the fact that his core kit is just old, right? His uniques are old. He's a unit that needs different things. That's just an example. So in Vegito Blue's case, obviously he didn't need the stat increase, but I wouldn't say that you definitely want to run Bardock on your bench, because also, not only is it specific to Vegito Blue, you're also sacrificing that entire Z ability for the entirety of the team, to where, just for me, I don't feel like it's worth it to run Vegito Blue there, excuse me, Bardock on the bench here. But regardless, though, we got a video to make, so that's what today's video is all about. And again, like I said, more on that at the end of the video. And here we go. I haven't played PvP. You guys haven't seen much uploads lately. I haven't played PvP in the last few days. I've been really, really busy, so forgive me if I'm rusty. But here we go, guys. Let's jump into it. Okay, here we go. And, okay, so triple Super Saiyan for him. Obviously got some hybrid mixed in there. So, okay. Your Gohan's going to have a lot of buffs as well if you're him, because of the support from Bardock, also from Goten, and just a lot of that going on. Gohan himself, right? There's going to be a lot of buffing going on passively. Okay, I predicted the switch here, so I get some free damage that's not, you know, impeded by type disadvantage or whatever, so we're good. Almost 50%. Maybe like 45 or whatever, but he heals some, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, I didn't see the exclamation for that. Okay, he's going to get damage buff here. He also has a Goten, so he gets a further buff. Let's see. Strike. Here comes another strike, probably. Oh, a blast. He's not getting crits, though. Bardock himself is not the crit machine. He offers the crits to allies, but he can't really use them that much because the timer count is so short on it. And also switching into Goten, who's not transformed, is just slow. Like, I had a video on that not long ago using Goten and Trunks, and it's not the best thing. They're fun, but it's not the best thing because they're just slow. Need to transform. Is he dashing forward? Yeah. I'll go for a tap. He probably is too. Okay. We'll go blast here. Strike. Ah, a little earlier than I wanted. Oh, but it was good enough. Let's go. Let's switch here. Switch first. Okay, thank you. I think that's... Nah, Goten's really tanky. He has really good defensive stats. Ah, that was close, though. That sucks. Okay, that works. He didn't get me there. Nice. Well, this one I think is a wrap now. I think this one's done. Yeah, that one was done. When I got him there, that was pretty much it, because obviously I still have my ults. I haven't rushed yet. I've got 3 units. That one was pretty much over with. All right, let's go ahead and run it back. Okay, here's match number 2, and we're versus a future team. Okay. Throw on a couple more there. Oh, I shouldn't have got hasty. I got a little impatient there. I've been playing against the bot too much lately. The computer, I mean to say. Anyways, I got a little hasty there. So it's all right, though. I'm not worried. Okay. That's not bad for him, actually, to destroy his cards. Give us another avenue to draw more cards. Ooh, a charge there. That was an interesting play. Okay, I'm going to watch that. That was a really interesting move. Taps? Nah, I couldn't do that quick enough. Yeah, that was really interesting. He's apparently very patient, so good on him. Yeah, he doesn't sidestep. I'll have to take advantage of that when I can. He does not sidestep. Rose? This time he will. Oh, Trunks, okay. It would have been kind of close to see if I could go into the blast there and then use the charge step and have enough ki to use the ult, but I didn't want to risk it. Would have been kind of close. Interesting. I'm going to switch to Vegeta. That's fine. I'm going to keep charging for a moment. Probably use my Vanish here in just a moment. Yeah, I thought so. Nope. Stop rushing right there. That's the worst spot to rush. Don't do it. It's horrible to rush right there. Unless you're sure they can't switch, it's horrible. Because they'll just do what I just did. I figured he'd probably switch here. They'll just do what I just did. It's not particularly great. And that sucks, because he was playing really good, and he made one mistake. Also, I now am playing him not to sidestep now. He's going to get me here. I thought he'd go for a blast or a tackle. That's fine, though. I still obviously can switch out. Another instance of me being a little hasty, but it's okay. That did nothing. Yeah. He's in a really bad spot after losing that rush. I did a single tap, so I'm not worried. Yeah, this is just going, it's going too much in my favor right now. Losing that rush was huge. I don't mind this matchup now, clearly. That's fine. I'll just use my ult now. Dash forward, waste a little bit more time on the clock. I can actually chain this, waste a little bit more time to get Rose back. Could have actually just used the regular blue and maybe gone for an LF, but I'm not going to do him like that. Yeah, the rush, missing the rush was just too much, man. That was just too much. That was a pivotal play, missing the rush right there. Okay, you can have him, man. I'm going to dash forward and go for a blue. I think he'll sidestep. Oh, maybe not. There it is. The stop clock changed my opinion on that, so I'm happy I was able to input that swipe, even though I had already clicked the blue, because he was still dashing forward and the inputs in advance, whatever. So that was a good game, though. But that one play. All right, let's play some more. All right, guys, here we are again. And this time around, he's using the Prodigal Saiyan team. So here we go. Okay, we're going to get this, because I'm sure he had Green Goku queued up. Might as well get that hit in. He can't switch there. Maybe not. He didn't switch, so he probably didn't have him queued up. Anyways, that's cool, though. Oh, I got another perfect Vanish. Oh, my God. That's so crazy. Here he is this time for sure with the switch. Nice. Drawing a green is crazy right there. Drawing a green card in this instance is incredible. Can I get a blast? If I get a blast, I can go to Vegeta. Yes. I can go to Vegeta and chain his blue. This is actually dumb right here. This is actually a dumb combo. Look at this. That was unnecessary. I could have used the blue and just got rid of him probably, but that's just unnecessary to be able to do that. Yeah, this one's getting out of hand. Yep, that was... yeah, that one... It was just like the first match. It's like, it's getting out of hand. I'm being able to do too much. And all I have to do is get freaking priority one time. And draw... You know what? That match, the key difference there was getting the green for Rose right there. Getting the green right there was too good. And that Rose is like leaps and bounds better than the old one. The only reason I'm using the old one, I don't know if I mentioned earlier, is for the debuff, so we do just a little bit more damage, so Vegito looks a little bit more impressive. But, like, that's just too much, man. It's too much. And that team, it's not, and I obviously brought the Green Goku Black knowing he'd be bringing the Bardock, so I wanted to be a little bit of a cut, you know? But still, like, that team, it's good, but Vegito is still too good, in my opinion, for this matchup specifically. To be able, because the Bardock is still heavily reliant on crits, the other two teammates. And Vegito he's going to supersede that most of the time. He's just going to do too much damage to offset that difference. Unless the enemy keeps priority, and I got 2 perfect vanishes, and that's too much. We're going to play one last match, though. Okay, here we go. Last match of the video, and we have another Super Saiyan opponent. Somebody else kind of running something similar to, I think, the second opponent, using Goten, trying to get that Super Saiyan buff going for him as well. Basically also trying to super buff Trunks by giving him double support as well from Bardock and the Goten. So, I don't know. We'll see if that works for him. See if we can get Blast Armor here. There we go. Ah, I should have canceled that. Look at Goten, man. So tanky. I'm not joking when I say Goten tanks really well, bro. Ah, couldn't actually draw the blue card like I wanted. That's unfortunate. Gonna watch that next time. Ah, good play. Good play. Blast card? Ooh, mid-range strike. That's actually really telling. It lets me see what he's gonna do in advance. You have your green here. You gonna use it? Yeah, okay. Now, this is really big. He might go for a blast here. No, okay. Strike card from full screen. Let's see. Oh, he charges from mid 2 for blasts. Okay, I'll watch that. Good play. Now I have priority back. And we've seen already in the video that my team, if we get priority, I'm in a crazy good spot. And this spot right now is no different either. Also, aside from the fact that I'm freaking farming Dragon Balls clearly, casually, I can also pop the ult here. I wish it destroyed the other blue, but whatever. I'll follow up as well with the blue card. If he does anything, this will probably one-shot. If he goes for like a small charge or whatever, unless it's a sidestep, this will probably just one-shot him. The follow-up right here. See? Yeah, if you do anything in that split second, it'll one-shot you just about every time. It's really annoying. Switch and go for a strike. There it is. Yeah, time that just right. And again, just like the previous matches, I'm trying to offer my analysis. I don't want it to get I knew this was going to happen. It had the same feel as the previous matches. I'm trying to offer my analysis. I don't want it to get misconstrued as me being like cocky or being anything like that, because that's not really the case. And I lose a lot. I'm not trying to sound like I'm better than the other player or anything like that. I'm just trying to offer my analysis for you guys so you can see these things happening in real time, and it can make you better as a player. So you guys, if you're not better than me, you're better than me sooner than later, you know? And that's really what I'm trying to do. And that's why I'm trying to, you know, just educate, right? So I'm not trying to sound any type of way. Forgive me if I did. I'm not trying to be like that. That's not how I am. But nonetheless, though, Vegito, like I said it in the beginning, and you can see it throughout the video, the damage buff, the stat increase is overrated. I'm going to start saying that because I don't think people understand this, but when we do these Zenkai buffs videos and stuff like that, it's like, okay, yeah, it's a nice little YouTube video, but is it super practical? No, like it's not. For one, no other unit on my team is getting the Bardock's Z ability buff. The damage, the stat increase is good, but like Vegito doesn't, it's marginal. You don't see it. Like you have to really go above and beyond to even see that. It's marginal. It doesn't really matter. You're fine without it. And that's the case that pretty much applies to all Zenkai buff units. Like, it's more or less like a primary, like the Zenkai ability buff, the blue Saiyan buff from Bardock, it's more supposed to be used on him, specifically to buff him further, right? That's going to put him in that stratosphere above regular units alongside his stat increase, the Zenkai 7, like all that stuff that he's got going on now. But for other units, a lot of times, in older units specifically, it's cool to see them get a little bit more damage, but you can't patch an older unit with the Zenkai ability buff because no matter what you do for them, it might look fancy. Like there are some units that get triple Zenkai buffs or whatever. It looks fancy, it looks nice, but their stats get increased, but their kit, like their uniques, are still not impressive. So they're not going to make up that distance between them and modern units really that much. So that's kind of what you see here. Vegito is still a monster like he was before this came out, so definitely don't need this for Vegito. But nonetheless, I'm still going to keep doing the videos because they're fun and showing you guys that. So if you guys enjoyed, hit that subscribe, and I'll see all of you in the next one.